I want you to imagine yourself in the middle of your road to success. You're working on a website, and all of a sudden you just get this thought to stop what you're doing and completely quit self-improvement, completely quit what you're working on your goals, on your relationships, whatever you may be working on. And it may have seemed like a harmless one-time thought, like, oh, I feel like I should stop meditating because I'm already quite successful, or, oh, I'm just gonna stop journaling because I need to work more. And you've fallen into a deeper pit than when you started, and you let the temptation of slacking get to you. But I can show you how to get out and how to prevent it for your future. My story, I told the story in some of my videos if you already heard about it, so I'll keep it short. My story a couple months ago, and I say it's been getting longer and longer, but a couple months ago, I really saw myself in such a rut. I saw myself finding myself eating a whole bunch of different junk foods, a whole bunch of different video games. I was just staying over past midnight, and I was slacking, and all these things were really catching up to me, and one thing led to another, and I was seeing less and less success in my videos. And the truth is that all of those things stemmed from one real thought, and that was to just quit everything I was doing, fall off my schedule, fall off my habit tracker, fall off everything I've known to love and grow through discipline. And I completely left that behind, and I fell into a bigger rut than when I started. And through my addictive personality, which I can see that I just find everything in bad habits I'm very addicted to, and those things are not to be taken lightly, and you might have it too. And whether or not you do, these things can catch up to you, and you will find it addictive no matter what, because they are looking for you. They are looking for your brain and your time. So the most important thing is to remember that my story can help you get better, and you do not want to go through the same thing I do. And if you already have, you can just go through so much better, and it can be so much easier if you just listen to these steps. Because once I found myself in this place, I was like, this really sucks. This is horrible. And I was finding myself with friends who really thought I was just gonna go back down that path. No, stay with us, play some more video games, play past midnight, or go to bed super late and eat all these different junk foods, don't care about the health, don't care about the business. And it sucks, and you have to leave some of those people behind. You have to cut some things off for the sacrifice, and it only really matters. You can play video games, you can do all these things, like if you're doing it for the social aspect of the activity. Like if you're playing video games on your own past midnight, then that's a different story completely. Cut it off. If it's really that addictive to you, or eating a whole bunch of junk food, I guess you can go out to a party once in a while. You can eat a whole bunch of junk food once in a while with some friends, with some people, with some family, and do that every like 2 or 3 months. But excessively, this will completely alter your mindset and alter your discipline. And so step number 1 is to understand that you need to improve every area of your life one step at a time. Multitasking isn't a thing in this point, because at this point and at this moment, you need to go and get back on track. You've already fallen, and you already know how to do everything, so you just have to redo it. And the fact of the matter is, improving every area of your life is good, but you have to focus on one thing at a time. When you focus on multiple things, you will get distracted, and none of these things will even seem relatively possible because you have all these things on your mind. You need to focus on your work more than anything else in this period, which also means focusing on one point of area and time at a time. It makes sense that during this period, during this season of your life, you have to focus on work more than anything. Sacrifice certain things, sacrifice certain events, sacrifice certain things you can go to. You have to understand that sacrifice comes with discipline, and discipline comes with success. So in order to succeed, you need to sacrifice. It just makes sense. Now, number 2 is to understand that bad habits will destroy your dopamine receptors. Your dopamine receptors, or basically just dopamine, is motivation. Dopamine is what gives you motivation. It's what in your brain basically tells you to motivate yourself to do something. So whatever action you may be doing at the moment is going to keep on rising, and that's what dopamine is. And then it'll go high or low, or high or low. And for a quick example, dopamine receptors are basically your dopamine example is when you're scrolling on your phone, which is a bad habit. You get more motivated as you continue to scroll, to keep on scrolling and keep on scrolling, every new video, and sometimes you can't find yourself to stop until like 2 hours, and you just wasted 2 hours of your 24-hour day. Sometimes days are even shorter. So you just wasted 2 hours of valuable time. You could have been working on your business, working on something like this or that, and now the scary part is your dopamine baseline where it was before you started scrolling is actually worse. It's actually lower than before because you were scrolling, because you stopped that bad habit. Whereas if you got your first sale in your business, you would be more motivated or have more dopamine to work more on your business and work more on your success and get feedback from different people and not be so burnt out because you have this motivation and your dopamine levels are higher. And the thing is, as well as junk foods will also raise your dopamine and then completely crash down. You'll completely crash and you'll feel worse than before. That's what it is, a crash. It's like you're driving your car, you're speeding up, you run out of gas or your freaking brakes just fall off and you crash. You completely stop because you destroyed the car, you destroyed the journey because you were on this journey or this detour from your journey of just junk food and bad habits that actually worsen your situation, and your baseline levels are actually going to crash down. So replace these things like junk foods and scrolling with reading and journaling, that these things actually motivate you throughout the day to work harder. Like you read in the morning and you journal in the morning, and throughout the rest of your day you think, I want to do more good habits. I want to actually get my day or get through the day by working harder. Now I want to ask you a very, very important question. If you are in this rut, or if you know someone who was in this rut, can we really blame people like this? All these features and traps were added by people still hungry for the materialistic things and values of this world. And it makes sense, because everything is trapped in their minds as well. They get trapped by their own snares. Listen really closely. The main reason you find yourself so distracted and failing is because they want to steal as much attention from you as possible. Listen. They want to steal as much attention, not focus, not time, but attention. And attention and time are two different things, because time is how much time you spend on their app, and they want that too. But more importantly, they want your attention, because if you spend a certain amount of time and you never come back to the app for a few weeks or even a month, then they'll be like, hold on, we need this guy back in the app. So they set up traps and snares and different things to get you back to the app, and your attention is just consumed by it. So you need to remove all of these things, remove all of these snares and traps on your phone, on your computer, whatever it may be, because these things will steal your attention. These things will steal your life, your value. And of course, doing the artificial version of the thing that you want in real life is going to be easier, like playing a video game or doing these different things. You can do it once in a while, of course, with the friends and the social aspect, but when you focus on it on your own life and you're doing it on your own and you're focusing your life values into that thing, then that is when it becomes very, very dangerous, and you do not want to go down that path. Because the artificial version, all stuck inside the tech and the platforms and the social media, all these things harm you. It doesn't matter how small of time you do it. It doesn't matter how little bit of time you do it. It still had an effect on you. And now your dopamine is worse than before. You have less motivation to work. You are completely and utterly stuck. And the way to do this is to cut them out. You don't even have to add good habits. Because adding good habits, and this is what people get wrong, this is what people get mixed up. You can't add good habits to bad habits and keep on doing the bad habits. Listen closely. You cannot add good habits while still doing bad habits. You have to completely and utterly erase and replace the bad habits. You have to put good habits in place of the bad habits. Or better yet, you can first even just start by removing the bad habits in the first place. Then start to work on putting good habits and putting better things to put your mind to. And it just makes sense that these bad habits are so destructive because they make it that way and they want you to make it. So always keep in mind how easy it is to think that doing a couple bad habits is okay, because that thought will come up again and again and again, and you might fall to it. But the only reason you would is because you didn't think of what I've just told you. So write it down, put it in your notes, put it in your phone, whatever you need to do, whatever means necessary. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and also hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. We are on the road to 200 subs, so stay tuned, and I'll see y'all in the next one.